Hello everyone, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. Stash Watch episode 26. Yes, hi there Luke, hi there Scotty, hope you're both doing alright. Good to see you back, Luke, by the way. Glad to see you're about again and hope you're doing alright. Yeah, good to see you in the chat in Discord as well. Yeah, so Stash Watch episode 26. Crikey, can't believe it really, but it's I say this every week really. The weeks are just flying by so quickly. But yeah, 26. So Stash Watch, what are we up to here? Well, typically it's where I sort of go over what I plan to review the coming weeks or just discuss general things really with yourselves or this, that, and the other. So it could be a few different things, really. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, bit of a general purpose live chat session essentially. But yeah, there's a lot of the sort of the main focus is what I plan to review this weekend is the gist of it. Now every week I sort of really ambitious. I put forward about 8 or 10 things, and sometimes 2 of them don't get reviewed, and then those 2 things build up over and over again. So before long, I've got like a whole week's worth of stuff to review again. So yes, it's one of those, but we'll see how it goes anyway. The thing is, I could get repeats at some point, but I'm trying to avoid that really, for obvious reasons, you know. So how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I've got a new widget. Let's see if it works. Let's see. So hang on a sec, Luke. Let's see if it works. Can you see this? Fingers crossed. There we go. Yes. So there we go. So I can highlight certain comments and stuff like that now. So instead of just repeating things, perhaps sometimes I can actually just highlight them there like that. So Luke's saying evening, everyone. So yes, evening to you, Luke, as well. Good to see you, as I say. Yeah, so there we go. So yeah, the gist of it is, yeah, so it's quite a useful tool that really. I was up about 3 hours trying to sort it the other day. Yeah, about 3 in the morning basically because it was a bit weird. I was testing it, which you might. I don't think you can see the deleted messages on this bit anymore, but you could do at one point. But I was trying to make sure it could all fit the text, and I was testing it for long strings of characters. Up to like 255, whatever the limit is. It wasn't working, and I couldn't for the life of me work out to get it to work. But the gist of it was, if you include spaces in between the words, it will fit it all in. Yeah, well, sort of. Yeah, it could be anything really, Scotty, I guess. But in this case, that's what I meant. Yes. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. So well, in fact, I should do that, shouldn't I? Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's it exactly. There we go. Yes, it's quite good, really. So it means if anyone asks me any questions or anything like that, or just raises a point that's interesting, I can just highlight it, really, rather than just repeat it all and probably get half of it wrong and this, that, and the other. So it's quite interesting, really. Yeah, so it should be quite good. Using, I see, so I can see, yes. So widgets using some beer cans, I see. Well, there is that, Scotty. There is that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of thinking of it like, like a phone widget or something like that. I guess. I mean, to be honest with you, I just made that word up. Well, I didn't make it up. I guess it is a term used for that sort of thing. But there might be another more technical term for it, which I'm not aware of. I can't promise anything. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, so hope you're doing all right. As I say, sort of countdowns to the first games night as well. I'll mention it now. I'll probably mention it again, and maybe another time as well. This Friday, 7 o'clock. Basically focused around people in Discord if possible, just because I can ensure that it's just basically there's no trolls essentially coming in and stuff like that. So I'll issue a code in Discord. So if you could sign up to Discord, if you want to be part of it, that'd be great. I can keep a bit more of a tight rein on who's in and out and stuff like that. But there is an audience participation option there as well, where you'll kind of be as a group essentially. This is it. So you'll sort of work together with other people. You won't be individually identifiable or whatever. So there we go. Yes, and me too, Luke, and me too. People often arrive though a bit late. Some people don't. If you're not actively in the chat, it doesn't say you're here. So people could be there and just it's one of those. Yeah, it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Well, yeah, it's an interesting one. So yes, a games night. Scotty's saying hopefully we get there. Yeah, a few gamers. Yes. This is it. We need about, probably around, say, I think it'd be good to have about 4 people at least, including myself, and we could at least get something going then. And people might go in and... Well, possibly. Remember, we're trying to be family friendly to an extent. Well, that's the thing, actually. To be honest with you, I don't know. It's one of those. I don't know. But obviously, I think use a bit of common sense with that. So I think you'll be fine. But yeah, obviously that's the reason why we're just trying to keep a bit of trolls out, so just to ensure nothing crazy goes on. But yes, exactly. I want you to enjoy yourself and have a good time, stuff like that. But yeah, there is always that chance that we will be having a laugh. So there we go. Can't let We can't get it too much getting in the way of having a good time, can we? Yeah, so I've got a few things. I thought why would be good to do it. Those you might not even realise. I keep sort of mentioning all these things that's going on, but there's quite a lot going on at the moment. I do every week. I do a poll, basically what I should review in the live review, and we've gone into Christmas mode basically now. So it's all lots of chocolate selections, things like this going on at the moment. So that's going to be a sort of basically between now and Christmas. It's probably just going to be, you know, or whatever you want to call it, if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever, which is winter, I guess, midwinter. And it's just going to be lots of, well, I guess that sort of product basically, you know what I mean? So I am going to be reviewing lots of those things, sort of wintry products, you know, Christmassy products, things like that. You know, things with penguins on, things with snowmen on. You know, you might get a Father Christmas on there every now and again. Who knows? But yes, this is it. So it should be quite good. So, but anyway, long story short is I've got lots of Christmas selections. I'm going to show them today, I thought, because obviously I've put them in the poll, but people might not know what some of them are, what they look like. It might change their mind, stuff like this. And I'll probably, you know, be doing the same ones, maybe adding a couple of things, you know, every week or whatever, to the new ones for the week after. I can only ask for 4 things, so I can only do a poll of 4 items. I could do a poll elsewhere and link to it, but I found that if you do that kind of thing, you know, you're less likely to get responses. So keep it on YouTube, basically. Yes, there we go. Yes, Christmas chocolate. Yes. Hopefully, as I say, fingers crossed. The yes. Sorry, Luke, I was getting carried away then. Yes, Christmas chocolate selections. Yeah, exactly. This is it. Yes, and the first one we've seen it before, but I'll show it again just because it is part of the selection. This, that, and the other. It is the Mosa Roth Winter Desserts Collection. There we go. Yeah. So this is yes, this is one we have had on Stash Watch before. I think we did it a few weeks back. I was saving it to the last of the Mosa Roth ones, and this is now one available in the vote basically for winter selections. Now, as I say, hopefully I will review them all. So I can't, you know, it's not like I'm going to sort of, you know, bin some off, anything like that. I do plan to review them all, but obviously, you know, we'll see what people are preferring and stuff like this. You know, I will do a vote out there just to keep it interactive, things like that. But you can see it looks very interesting, and we've seen it before. It looks very much a riff on the Hotel Chocolat H boxes, which I might try and get some of those as well, to include as well. So this is it. Yes, this is one. Yeah, this is one, Scotty. So there we go. Yeah. So this is it. So we've done I was saying, right, there's some more of them though. Maybe there's more. I've not been in since. So maybe I need to go in again and get some more. Yeah, so maybe I need to do that. Yeah, so I'll have a look out for that really. But this is it. Obviously, there's only about 7 weeks before now and Christmas, so I am limited to how much I can fit in. But yeah, feel free. The menu. Well, let's see. Well, just for this one off, maybe I will. But normally I'll reserve that probably for the. Well, hang on a sec. I could. There you go. I could show this. Yeah. I keep forgetting to click on the thing now. I've got this special feature. I'm not using it. Well, yeah. Go on then for this one. Yes. Why not? Why not? Yeah. I was just wondering whether I should do this video, make it part of the review or not. I'm not sure. But there we go. Yeah. So it looks an interesting one. Definitely some nice ones there. You know, yeah, generally probably don't think they look too wintry, to be honest with you. But obviously there is like Christmas mess in there. You could argue that, you know, I don't know. Yeah, where's Jaffa Cake? But that's not really Christmassy. So wintry. So I don't know, not sure, but look quite interesting. I think it's sort of meant to be, you know, what does it say on the front? A dish selection of 13 milk and white dark chocolates made with Belgian chocolate inspired by divine dessert recipes. So maybe they've just repackaged the regular dessert one and just called it winter one. I'm not sure. There is that chance. So there we go. Yeah, I've not seen Joe for a while. I hope he's all right. I think did he crop up this weekend? I can't remember now if he did. So hopefully he's all right. Yeah, I noticed he's not in Discord anymore. So fingers crossed he's all right. So we've got a few others, and as I say, we do have the now probably it's not really a Christmassy selection one, this one, but it is one we've mentioned before. I probably will include it in future polls and things like this. But as I say, it is one typically for Christmas. So these are kind of the repeats that we've seen before that have been in the selections available for it. You know, so there's this, that, and the other. Yeah, so, you know, as I say, Foxy's Chocolates, I mean, you can't go wrong with this one, really, but, you know, as I say, it's going to be up against some tough competition now, really, I think, for Stash Watch going forward, you know, well, for the weekly live reviews, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm, you know, I don't know, apprehensive as to whether this one will get in before Christmas, but we'll see. Hopefully it's got a long sell-by date, fingers crossed. Yeah, it has, actually, so I think August next year, so, yeah, we've got plenty of time for this one, but I might just throw it in there still. Hopefully get it reviewed at some point in the live. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so fingers crossed. There's quite a few, let's say, sort of like ones we've already had before, but I have got some new ones, and they did cost a small fortune these as well, really. So, yes. We see Scotty eating a Reese's snack cake. Oh no, I've had those, Scotty. Yeah, what are they exactly? Yeah, unfortunately I can't, yeah. Well, I could get photos, I guess, but yeah, see. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, well, snack cake. I'm not, I'll have to look out for those, Scotty. I've not had them, not seen those. Yes. Yes, you've had the foxes, you say? Yes. Ah, so you've had, yeah, so what did you think then, Luke? Did you like them? What did you think? Yeah, see, just, yeah. I've had the other ones, but not those ones. So once we go, I want to show these ones first. I don't know how much of a selection these really are, to be honest with you. I think they are quite a good one now. Now this is in the selection. It's got no votes because I don't think anyone's heard of it before, or at least know what it is. Yeah, see. Oh, thanks, Scotty. Perfect. Thank you for that. Yeah, Nightbot will probably come up in a minute, everyone, for a link for the Discord server, by the way. So, yeah, if you do want to chat, keep in touch with the community, myself, Scotty, Luke, other people, yeah, join to Discord. Yeah, it's a simple thing. Don't worry about, well, obviously, like everything, you do have to sign up to it. But, it's a good service, really. Good way to keep in touch and, say, post photos and stuff like this and just get involved with the community. And also for games night as well. So here we go, this Mercy one. Finest selection. Yeah, so this one hasn't got any votes on the the live vote so far. I think it might be. I think it's just because no one knows what it is. But when you see this, I mean, it looks pretty special. Yeah, see, you've heard of the chocolate, Scotty? Yeah. Well, I think I've seen them before. I don't. If you'd asked me what the name was, I don't think I would have been able to tell you. But they do look very good. Mercy with an I, by the way, not Mercy with a Y. But yeah, you can see there. I mean, look how many things there are as well. And they all have a very nice look to them. Yeah. Look at that. I'm just, well, look at that, yeah. And it looks very nice as well. I think this would make a lovely gift for someone. So yes, hopefully we'll review this. As the chocolate selections generally don't get massively amazing marks. Because they're kind of a jack of all trades, aren't you, generally? It's more about the appearance, it's more about the gift factor, stuff like that. Yeah, you've seen him before, Cameron. He's probably Marks and Spencer's, Scotty, or Woolworths at Christmas or something like that. So yeah. Oh, and hi there, QP. Good to see you. You see my new widget? Yes. Yeah, there you go on the screen now. Hopefully you can see it anyway. Yep, so there we are. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Great to see you. Shame you can't make the games night, by the way. But, well, as I say, hopefully you'll get a recap and be able to catch up on it. So hopefully you enjoy it. But it should be good, fingers crossed. See how it goes. Yeah, what I want to say about that is, before I forget, is it's been sustainable, really, about this. And by which I mean, I don't mean sort of, environmentally or anything like that. I mean, for the channel, well, obviously, be sustainable for the environment. I'm not saying don't. But what I mean is, if I'm doing sort of like say an unboxing, I can't realistically do one every week because it'll be just be buying stuff and not being able to review it. It'd be a waste of product and money. So it's not sustainable. The tier lists are really good fun, but there's only so much things you can tier before you start to sort of run out of a bit of ideas. I don't want to start scraping the barrel and things like that. You know what I mean? I want to keep them to something when I've got an idea that'd be quite good. With games night, generally I could probably do it every week or whatever if I wanted to. Really, it's quite flexible, and that's what I want to try and achieve. And also, it's a great other aspect to the channel as well. So you've probably all heard this before. I might have mentioned it a few times. But there we go. Yeah, so there we are. So we're still on 7 members, by the way. We're trying to get to, yes, you see in the bottom left corner as you look. We've got 7 out of 10. So get to 10 members, do an exclusive Domino's Pizza review as well. And I think after that point, I might do maybe polls on it to see what next to review. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But I know silver members do get the option to vote for what I review. So maybe I'll leave it to that, really. But of course, yes, we've only got 1 silver member so far. So they get all 100% of the vote. Although at the moment, I think they're actually not concerned with voting. So there we are. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you're doing all right, QP boy. Good to see you back. Yeah, great to see you back. Yes, there's not been any shenanigans recently, so you'll be pleased to hear that. So yeah. So as I say, yes, these Mercy ones. I'll just go back to them a second. I think they look really neat actually. I quite like as I say, there's how many is there? Like 8 of them, and I think they all seem to fit pretty well into that. I mean, there might be quite a lot of truffles here, but you can clearly see there's one with white chocolate in. Not a full white chocolate one, unfortunately, but I imagine there's a lot of truffles there, so we'll see. But very interesting. Very nice, yeah. Looking forward to those for sure. Right, yes, what else we got? Well, goodness me. Just trying to see where to start. Yeah, well, we got the. I mean, quite excited about this one. I saw this in Tesco. I think it's new actually. I don't think I've ever seen it before. We have done Thornton's Continental before and various Thornton's stuff. So there we are. So it's not one of those really. Hi, Mark. Yes, I'm not sure if that's me, but yes. Maybe I'm Rav C. Nesbitt now from. Honestly. Good to see you, Mark. Great to see you. I think I've seen you in the past for quite some time ago, so good to see you back. Yeah, good to see you back. Yes, and here's Andrew, of course. Andrew, hello, Andrew. How are you doing? Yes. Yes, got to see M&S Milk Dark White selection today. Interesting one. Yeah, see, well, I'm a bit... there's so much stuff to get at the moment. I'm not sure where to draw the line now. I'm going to probably... It might do one. I've got a load... I've probably got already enough for Christmas, so we'll see. But yeah, good to see you, Andrew. Anyway, good to see you. Let's see if this text will fit on. You'll be... Well, there we go. It fits. Look at that. Yes, got 2 of every chocolate, 3 of the camel one, and 3 dark chocolate lemon. Well, that's not bad. Well, I think you're right there, Andrew. There's more of the interesting ones, really. I was saying to you in Discord, actually, wasn't I, really? It's a shame, even if you don't like, say, the rose ones or the lemon ones or whatever, those are the ones that make them interesting chocolate selections. Otherwise, you just get filled with truffles and stuff. And I think that's part of the problem, really. We do have the Thornton's Continentals, the Taste Journey Dark Selection. Yeah, the Taste Journey. So, I mean, I did do Thornton's last year, I think, Continental, one of the first ones. I think I did a couple of Thornton's ones, actually. I think this looks beautiful, though. I really like the, I don't know, it's just something about it. It looks very sleek, very nice. I mean, obviously, this is probably an elegant selection, I think you'd say. Lots of hazelnuts. Scotty will be a fan of those. You can see definitely 2 chocks of hazelnuts in them. Yeah, so there we are. So not too bad. Yeah, so one of those, yes. Marshmallow Bites from Aldi. No, I haven't. No. Yes, I haven't actually. No. I've heard things about them, but there we are. I'm not. Maybe I need to get those. So we'll see. I always go into Aldi and places like that, but they never have. I never spot anything. I don't know if I'm just looking in the wrong place. Yeah, not a huge fan of the Continental boxes. Oh, how come, QP? How come? I quite like them. Well, I know what you mean. I like this one. I like things that have got 2 tiers generally. I just think it sort of makes them... I don't know, there's something about having 2 tiers of chocolate, isn't there? So I don't know if that's what you mean, but I quite like this one for some reason. I don't know. I quite like this one, but I can understand... It is a traditional box, I think is the gist of it. I definitely feel like the people who would be buying this might be... Well, let's... Maybe, how to say, more, maybe my age and older, basically, is the gist of it. Let's be diplomatic about it. Yeah, so there we go. So I think, but there we are. It's one of those things. My mum always used to like Thornton's Continental, so it's good to, yeah. I don't know how different they are than the regular ones, other than the fact that they're all dark chocolate. I'm assuming maybe they're just dark chocolate riffs on them, but I imagine Thornton's Continental does have some dark chocolates in, so it's one of those. Yes. Whoop. So they replaced the strawberry cream carrot milk tray with a honey crunch truffle. Yes, if Nessie Rundem wasn't bad enough, yeah. Oh dear, sorry Andrew. Yeah, they're not being your fan. Well, yeah, I do admit it's a shame. I can only imagine that what's going on is it's just these ones, these peculiar fringe ones. Well, I'll say peculiar, you know what I mean. Are just really sort of, are one of those really where essentially it's just cost them more to make these sort of random out there ones, really. So it's one of them. Yes, as I thought Sainsbury's the other day, I was thinking if you had... Yeah, I saw it in Tesco. Expensive, really. They're not cheap, these selections. They're a good £10 each. I did push the boat out, but it is for Christmas and stuff like that. So it's one of those. Yeah, one of them. Yes. Yeah, I'm not saying that, Andrew. I'm not saying that. That's your words, not mine. An older generation, I think, is the gist of it. But people, I guess, it's basically, it's, yeah. That's it. But I quite like them. But of course, this is it. Maybe I'm one of those people now. Maybe I'm one of those people. Yeah. Honestly. But there we go. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I think it's an interesting one. Yes, and Mark. Yeah, I'm not even sure who that is, actually, Mark. I don't know who that is. So yes, I'm not sure. Honestly. But good to hear either way. Good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. So got a good few as a selection. Got a couple more to do. And I'll say, Andrew's mentioned about the M&S selections, and I think Scotty had to mention the Aldi ones. So I might view a couple more. Other thing is as well, perhaps get a couple of Hotel Chocolat ones. I'd like to get the Hotel Chocolat Advent Calendar, but I don't know if I'm too late. They might have already sold out of them all. Who knows? I'm assuming they're not, but you never know. So yeah, there's a couple of ones I might add to the list. But there we go. So we've got a few good few things coming on. Food review. Okay, right. See. Okay, food review UK go. Yes. There we go. Yes, I should click on these functions. I keep forgetting. Yeah. See, food review UK go. Right. I see. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I see. Well, the problem is I've got my own. There's so many of my own reviews of chocolate that I don't generally watch other people's. Believe it or not, it's one of them. Yes. Waitrose and M&S are doing selections this year along the lines of Roses and Quality Street, and they look very good. Yeah, see, I remember. Was it what's it called? Where was it now? I think it was Sainsbury's did their own one. I think I might have spoken to you about it ages ago, Andrew, as well. Sainsbury's did their own selections. Yeah, and I can't remember what it's called now. It was probably just called Chocolate Selection, but it seemed to be a bit like a Quality Street rip-off. This is it, yeah. See, yes, Mark, yeah, Scotty knows who that was, yes. I can't advertise them too much on this channel, of course. But I see, yeah, see. Well, if that's a good sign, I mean, I'm assuming he's got good taste. That's quite a few followers, so, yeah. I know, same here, Andrew. I know, same, yeah. This is it. I know exactly. I was exactly the same, to be honest with you. I know, Mark. I was a bit worried for a minute, but I think you pulled it back with. I know marshmallows. Honestly, yeah, it's especially ones from Aldi or wherever where it was. I was a bit worried. I really was a bit worried. Yeah, Sainsbury's chocolate tub is like a mix of Hero Celebrations Roses. Yeah, that's the one. Yes, yeah, that's the one. I think I reviewed it years ago. Maybe I'll review it again. I'm not sure. Yeah, might have to review that one again. Yeah, see. Yeah. Yes, marshmallows. Yeah, honestly, I know. I don't think I'll ever be able to look at marshmallows in the same way again, unfortunately. We've got this one as well. I think this is currently winning the selection. Look at this, Ferrero Golden Gallery. Now this does look a bit of a special one. This one. I mean, it does look a bit special. This. Yeah, the art of variety. I mean, well, you wouldn't have said Ferrero are generally known for having an art of variety, but this set definitely does. I mean, look at all these in there. So you've got obviously Ferrero Rochers, but look at that one. Wow, I mean, look at that. That looks very interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, so I've never seen that before. So this looks a very interesting selection. I'd say it is winning the vote at the moment, but obviously if you want to make sure it wins, be sure to get in the vote. It does look very interesting one, this one. You like fruit? Yeah, fruit creams, caramels. Yes, I'm same here really. And ganaches, I'm a bit fed up of now as well. I'm a bit fed up of them really. That is the problem. The problem is they're in every single chocolate selection, and they're all very much the same. This is it. So it's one of those. I'm a very yeah. I don't know. They are nice, but when you have them all the time, they get too much. That looks posh. Yes. Yeah, it does. It does look a bit posh, this one. I mean, these weren't cheap selections. 42 pieces, though, look. 42 pieces. Not too bad there. Also, I won't reveal too much. Got to keep it for the time. Yeah, so there we go. Yes. Yes. You haven't voted. Same with Truffles Pralines. No, you're not voting yet. You're saving it till the end, Scotty, to see if you can cast the winning vote. Is that what it is? Yeah, good idea, perhaps. Good idea. Let's see if everyone does it all vote at last minute. Yeah. It's an interesting one. That does look very nice, actually. So I've got some good selections going with it. It's going to be a tough one, all these ones. Generally, selections have between about 7 and 8 or something like that in them, maybe 9 if you're lucky. So, it will be quite an intensive review, I guess. Have to be wary of first chocolate syndrome, as we always are, stuff like this. But yeah, it should be quite good selections, really. And I'll say I've got one more. I might be getting a couple more before Christmas as well. Let's say there is about 7 weeks, I think, till Christmas. Let me just have a check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, maybe only 6 actually. Maybe only 6. Crikey. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because the last Christmas is Christmas Day. The last weekend rather is Christmas Day. So there's only actually 6 more weekends before Christmas. So I think let me just double check. I didn't get that wrong. I think Christmas Day itself is on it's on the Saturday. So yeah. So not sure what we can do about that. Yeah, so there we go. So there's only actually 6 more. And how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. So well, maybe 5, 6 if you count the what's it called? The Fox's selection. But there we go. So it's one of those, really. One of those. Yeah, 6 weeks. QP, only 6. Yeah. Yeah, QP can't believe it. I know it's bizarre, isn't it? That it feels like there's still a long time away, but 6 weeks, yeah. So 6 weeks on Saturday's Christmas Day. So it's very yeah. Back up in Scotland over Christmas, yeah. So not too bad. Yeah, that's very good, Scotty. Yeah, it's nice to be as I say. Well, I don't think you'd want to be on your own down south, would you? Really, it's one of those, isn't it? But yeah. So good to be back. Good to be back. Yeah, so it'll be nice. Yeah, is anyone doing anything else nice for Christmas? You have to let me know. Yeah, it should be good. As I say, it's one of those where, unfortunately, yes, you can't really do, I don't know. I'm thinking could try and do some kind of Christmas one, but it'd have to probably be the week before, I think. Sort of like a Christmas special or something. But it'd probably be, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe a chocolate selection or whatever, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, an interesting one. Haven't done a what's it called this week? A questionnaire, by the way. No, I know survey rather. I normally do a poll even. That'd be in better words. Yeah, because sometimes I'm trying to. The ones I have in mind are always Christmas related. I think, well, it's not really Christmas yet. I need to save them for around Christmas time. So one of those. But yeah, yes, something to look forward to. Yes, yeah, definitely, Scotty, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So what do you think of the new widget then? Do you think it's quite good? Obviously, you have to be wary of your avatars and stuff like that. I can't be showing any dodgy avatars and things like this, but But there we go. Yes, there we are. There we go. Yeah. So hopefully, as I say, hopefully it'll be quite a good thing to do. And what I can generally do as well is I can put Discord chat up on here, or I could even put the chat up on here as well. But I don't want, obviously, I want to be in control of what appears on here, so I can put the Discord chat on here as well. So perhaps during the games thing, I think probably for gaming, the games, it might be better just to chat in the YouTube chat. But I don't know how easy it is when you're playing the game on the other side or whatever. I'm not sure how simple it is. So we'll perhaps have to learn from it. There'll be some, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Basically, we could even do voice chat and stuff like that. Believe it or not, you can do all sorts. Yeah. I've seen it, yes, yeah, there's various ones, there's lots of different ways to do it, so I need to press it. Yeah, there's various ways to do it, basically, Scott. I think it's a great thing, actually, because it encourages chatting as well, which is good. But there's lots of different ways, and I think I was fortunately just looking at it at the right time, because I found a really good one. There's loads of random ones that do lots of random stuff, and they're quite relatively complicated, but this one was really straightforward, really. And I'll say Discord has one as well, so I can link direct to Discord chat. I tested it, sort of. They all work in the same way. All you do, it's quite straightforward, really. The tool we use is called OBS. I don't know what that stands for. Something suite, probably. Something broadcast suite, maybe. I don't know. Online broadcast suite. There we go. Maybe that. Who knows? Yeah, and what you do is you create different widgets. So all these things on the screen are all different. Again, widgets, Scotty. Are all different sort of items or widgets, you'd say, probably. So all the bar at the bottom, the text, the logo in the top left, the actual webcam. It's all widgets and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically, but some of them are like are called like a browser widget, and it's got the URL behind it. So all you do is you get the URL for something, stick it in, and that's it. So it's as simple as that, really. And this chat has a URL, Discord chat has a URL, or you can get a URL for it, and that's how it works. So yeah, so it's quite straightforward. Once you got it going, it's relatively straightforward. But it's all the setting up and the sound and the audio and all that, sound and the video rather, that can be a bit of a pain. But there we go. We've got this one as well. Yes, this is available for voting. The Lindt Creation Dessert. I don't think I've done this one before. I might have done a Lindt Desserts one, but I don't think I've done this one before. Well, technically, these are not sort of wintry, Christmassy ones, but they are available at Christmas. So technically, I don't have to generally make sure they're reviewed before Christmas, but I think they are intended for people to purchase for Christmas, or winter time at least. But look at that. That creme brulee one looks very special. I am a bit worried that there will be many pralines and many typical stuff in these. But, it's one of those. I think a lot of selections, like we always say, are very much based around having a special gift for someone. That's what they're all about. Yeah, so I'm sort of sneaking behind the thing here. Another posh chocolate one. Yes, this is it. Well, that's half the battle with selections. Like I'm saying, they're meant to be very much, presents for people, aren't they? And they've got to look the part and cost the part generally. Because unfortunately, it's one of those, isn't it? Because that's like the case with its branding and stuff like that. If something, might be just as good, but if it doesn't have the prestige behind it, then it's or whatever, you know, then it doesn't come across as well, does it? And it's a shame that that's the case, but unfortunately it's true, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just that way, isn't it? You know, I don't know it's just the way of it. And obviously some people will be, you know, the thing is as well, you will have some people who don't, you know, prefer just, are not interested in expensive stuff or not interested in branding. But even then, you could argue that getting them a present that is like that is good for them because they don't normally get it. So, yeah, you buy a branded selection for someone. Yes, this is it. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I think that's it, and that's part of it, isn't it? Because it might be something they don't normally have. You know, I would never know. I mean, I don't normally buy these things at all. I've just got them for the channel, really. You know, obviously, I can kind of justify it. You know. Yeah, it's probably a bit of an extravagance, but there we go. Even then, but obviously I review them on the channel. You know, the idea is obviously to do these reviews. Yeah, so there we are. So quite a bit. You know, I would never know. I mean, this. You know, if you imagine each of these is £10 each at least, then you can see how much they've cost. They're not very cheap. But as I say, you know, this is what I say. You've been members to help me out for, and all your sort of comments and likes and stuff like this all helps out the channel, so enable me to do that. But as I say, I do pretty much break even on it, if that, if that. But there we go. Yeah. So some pretty good ones here. I'm quite impressed with these. I think I was a bit worried I wouldn't be able to get many more new ones from last year, but there seems to be a fair few. And like you've mentioned, there's also the M&S one. So maybe, you know, maybe I could just keep going, you know, over Christmas or whatever and beyond. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. I'll see if I can find any others. There will be the polls, so as to keep an eye on those to vote for the ones you'd like to see. As I say, you have to do the notification, I think, to see it. It appears in the timeline if you're on a mobile, but if you're on the PC or if you're on a PC or whatever, I don't think it appears. Maybe on the tablet it might appear. I don't even think it appears on the tablet, actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, it appears on my mobile app anyway. You know, individual sort of posts and things, but they don't appear in the timelines for other things. So if you want to keep an eye out for these polls and stuff like that, you might have to just turn on the notification bell and things like this. So yeah, so really, you know, it'd be great if you could do that. Helps out the channel as well, as far as I know. So it can only help anyway. So there we go. Yes, as I say, yeah, Nightbot's just posted about the Discord chat there. So yeah, if you are interested in joining that, the link's there. Discord's basically an app. Just asks you for a server URL, and that's it. So you just add it, a bit like I was saying before for OBS, and you just add in URL. So everything's a URL. There you go. There we are. So I've got some regular stuff. Now I am moving into Christmas things. Now first of all, before I forget, I think I'm going to finally do this for the members. Yeah, it's this Lotus Biscoff crunchy spread. So I've had this to basically liquid Biscoff to an extent. Obviously this one presumably has crunchy bits in. So this is for the members review for this weekend. I've been meaning to do it for ages. I have done a smooth one before, but this is the crunchy one. So it is literally just, yeah, it's crackers really, to be honest with you. But there we go. So this should be an interesting one. Quite looking forward to tasting that long last. Whether it's better on toast or bread, I don't know, or just from a spoon. Yeah, so Biscoff, I'd say this year, they've done all sorts this year. It's been pretty crazy the year for them, to be honest with you. I mean, they've gone from one product, maybe in 2020, to about at least 10 this year, I think. It's been ridiculous. And all of them have been very good as well. I said they might have been around before then, but I certainly don't think I was aware of them before this year anyway. So doing other products. So very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, so... Yeah, so there we go. So as I say, I'm going to be doing lots of probably Christmas-focused ones now, obviously, because I need to get them out before Christmas generally. So most weekends I'll be reviewing Christmas stuff. I'm going to try and fit in some other things as well. This weekend I might try and do a bit of a catch-up. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, I always say that every week. But yeah, so I've got a couple of Galaxy cake. I don't think I've done these before. I might have done, but we've got the old Cake Bars Orange. Yeah, there we go. Scotty on Biscoff. There's a Biscoff chocolate selection, or selection chocolates, coming out for Christmas, you noticed. Yeah, I see. Okay, right, that should be quite an interesting one. So what's in that then, Scotty? I don't know what would be in that, really. Is it, is it just like biscuits, or, you know, yeah, because it's chocolate selection, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what chocolate they do, really. Other than perhaps maybe there's one chocolate covered biscuit I think we reviewed at one point, wasn't there? But yeah, I'm not sure. Interesting. I'll be an interesting to look out for. I might have seen it, but I don't think I have. Yeah, so Galaxy Cake Bars Orange. So these look pretty good, don't they? Nice penguin. As I say, penguins, you know, snowmen, gingerbread men, What else? Reindeers. Anything like that will be on all these products, basically. Going into the any other sort of winter-related thing. Not sure what else there is, actually. What other winter-related shenanigans would there be? Yeah, and surprisingly, very few Father Christmases, because as I said, they don't want to alienate people and things like that. But there we go. It's amazing they'll just try to do everything around it, really, won't they? But anyway, there we are. I can understand why they do that. It's fair enough. I'm not really much of a religious person, but I guess I've been brought up with Christmas and things like this. Seen online. Not sure if it's in the shops. We'll post Discord later. Okay, nice one, Scotty. Thank you. Yeah. So you see, Scotty posts loads of stuff to Discord, loads of photos. Andrew does as well, actually. And even QP does the odd one. You feel like trying them before? I feel like I've done 2 QP. Yeah, I feel like I've done it as well. I can't. I feel like last year I did see them, but it's just the fact they were chocolate orange. I thought, well, was Galaxy doing much chocolate orange last year? But yeah, I feel like I've had them before. Whether I reviewed them, I don't know. Sometimes that's the problem. I get things I've already reviewed and don't realise it till I review them. But I don't. But it's been a bit rare lately. But should be an interesting one. But they do another one, which I'm about to show. Which is salted caramel. Yes, cake bars, salted caramel, not salted caramel cake bars. So yeah, so it should be. I mean, they're all a typical one, these, but they are done by Galaxy in this case. I don't know if they're made by the same people who do the Mars ones, stuff like that. I'm not sure. So I'll give these a review. I keep thinking we're in December. I keep looking. It's got the November sell-by date on the back, and I keep thinking it's past its date. And I keep thinking, I don't know why. I keep panicking, thinking, oh no, it's just gone out of date, but I keep on to remind myself. But there we go, got snowman on this one. There we go, snowman. Yeah. There we go. So there's always 5 as well in these ones. There's always space for 6, but yeah, 5. Yeah. Yes. You tried the mini rolls white chocolate. Ooh, I don't think I've had those, Don't have even, yeah. Where did you get those from, QP? I might have to look out for them. I don't know if I was aware of them. Maybe I was. I'm not sure. Yeah, where did you get them from? I have to look out for those. This is the problem. You see, you think I think I'm on top of it for a bit, and all of a sudden I'm not. Yeah. So yes, I've tried stuff already. I have tried stuff I've already tried before. I see what you're saying. Yes, tried the Galaxy cake bars. I think I might have done as well, Scotty. I think I have, but like QP, I'm not sure. They seem very familiar, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you're thinking from Asda. Okay, right. Okay, I'll give them a try, QP. Thank you. I'll see if I can find them. I need to probably do another rounds. I was saying I was going to do it last week, and I think I said I was going to do it the week before. Yeah, might need to do another one. I don't know whether to wait till the end of the month, really, just to not to not go overboard too soon. But I want to get there a bit before Christmas, before December rather, because that's when things start to sell, don't they? So yeah, more anyway. Yeah, so there we go. But look interesting, these ones. Definitely, I don't know what to make of Galaxy's new branding, really. What do you think? I mean, this looks quite distinct, doesn't it? But I don't really know whether I like it or not. I don't know. It's just the two. I quite like the old one. I like the matte finish of the old ones. The sort of that brown, matte brown with it and things. I think it just looked quite good. Whereas now, I don't know. I guess it looks quite distinct, doesn't it? I like the way they use the colours. I think that's quite clever. But I don't know whether I like it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll look out for those. The white chocolate on the outside. It's not like a white chocolate filling. Presumably it's white chocolate on the outside, QP. Is that right? You would hope so. Yeah, we would hope so. Now these ones, I don't know if these are Christmas ones or not. Yes, that's too much white now. Yeah, I think you could be right there, Scotty. Maybe that's what it is. It's a funny white as well. It's a bit, I don't know. It's like a very subtle cream beige white almost. It's a weird white. Or white, if you want to say it that way. I don't know whoever says that way. Yeah. But very. It's just strange. There's something a bit off about it. You know what I mean? You can't put your finger on it. Well, maybe you can. Too much white. But yeah. So here's one. I think I've shown this in Stash Watch before, but I'm going to get it reviewed now. It needs to get reviewed. It's a Christmas product. Hopefully it's still just about in date as well. You can see it's coming up. So I need to get that reviewed. So hopefully I'll get it out soon. So as I say, there's going to be quite a lot of Christmas or wintry type products coming out soon. Yes. So there we go. Oh, good old Nightbot there as well, promoting the channel. Look at that. Oh, it's right. Okay. Oh, it's a filling, is it? Right. Okay. It's a bit of a shame that, isn't it? It would be nice if it was white chocolate on the outside, you know, and I think what we've all Cadbury doing white and stuff at the moment. Yeah, don't know. The white chocolate one, they do a regular white chocolate bar. It's not a mini roll, but it's just, you've probably seen it, the regular cake bar. I think I've reviewed those before. And it was a bit something or nothing, the white bar, I think. Yeah, so I think I can tell it's going to be the same filling, basically, I imagine. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. I think having it on the outside would have been brilliant, wouldn't it? It would have been brilliant. It makes so much sense. That's exactly why they've not done it. Yeah, it's all pack a bite of these bites today, did you, Scotty? Yeah, I imagine you'd like these ones, these peppermint ones. Yeah, do look very nice. Do look very nice. Quite looking forward to getting into these ones. Look very similar to the well, similar in design to the M&S ones that I did, those mini brownie bites. So very similar. So yeah, I think they were for Halloween, so they had like a green insert in them. I don't think they were mint ones, I don't think. Yeah, so there we go. There's a cake bar too, yes. Yeah, I see, yes. Yeah, I didn't know they did mini rolls. Yeah, I'll have to, I'd say, check out for those. Yeah, I mean, it's the same company that does all those, isn't it? So, you know, it makes sense that they would do the mini roll. They just use the same cream, basically, which I think they do in the cake bars anyway. But it's a bit of a shame, as I say, that they've missed the opportunity to do an actual, you know, Snow White mini roll. I mean, I think that would be brilliant. I think it would look so nice. I did manage to get the other one, Scotty. Found them at, I think, Asda, I think. A chocolate orange caramel bite. So, yes, orange now. Orange and mint always go together. So there we go. Yeah, so sometimes you find these in Asda's regular cake section, and sometimes you find them in the Christmas section, or, you know, seasonal section or whatever. So managed to find these ones in the seasonal one, whereas the other ones were in the regular section. Yeah, so not very interesting. Yeah, shortcake bites. So the other ones were brownies. So they've just basically do brownie ones and shortcake ones. I think you also noticed though that do you remember how the old I don't know what's it called, 10 gate shenanigans, where only had 9 of them when it should have been 10. So they've actually given you less in these. So the regular ones have 10 in them, and they're actually giving less in these ones. You know, they're giving 8 rather than 10. So it's a bit of a con, that, isn't it? So it's a bit of a con, that, for sure. Yeah. Ah, toffee apple ones. Oh, I've not seen those. Yeah, I need to get them. Yeah, I've not seen them at all, actually. I hope would they have gone? Now it's gone past bonfire night. You know, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully not. I could smell something nice from these, actually. I think it's the ginger ones, actually. The caramel ones, sorry. Orange caramel. Maybe. Had a quick whiff of a nice sort of Christmassy smell there, but yeah, it's gone. Yeah, toffee apples, I've not seen them at all. That's a shame. I wonder if they're in. Where did you get those, Scotty? Were they in a specific supermarket, or were they anywhere? Yeah, I need to keep my eyes on those, yes. Oh, Co-op. Oh, see. Yeah, Co-op's a pain to get to. I might have to try. I'll try and get there. So yeah, I've not been there for a while, actually. I think the last time I went was probably when we were talking about the Aero Snow Bubbles last year, I think. Was it Aero? I think it was Aero Snow Bubbles, yeah. I think it was last August, September time when the Christmas stuff was coming out, and we were having that chat about the Co-op and stuff like this, and some exclusive they had. I can't think what it was now. I think it was only a time limited exclusive. It might have been Orange Twirls, maybe. Not too sure. Yeah, an interesting one. So what do you think to the chat overlays, everyone? Do you think it's quite good? Do you think it works quite well? I think it's quite a good thing to do, isn't it, really? You know, hope you're liking it. Yeah, it's good to see you all, by the way. It's good to, as I say, interact with people more and things like this. So it does seem a good feature. As I say, then I can highlight the chat, and the people will know exactly what I'm responding to when they look at it. So, yeah. So it does seem pretty good. So yeah, so I've got a couple of things. No, not too much. I've got a couple of things I'd like to catch up on. They've been in my to-do pile for a long time, so I've just got to get them done, really. Yes, you attempted to buy some chocolate Yule logs yesterday from Co-op, but I have way too many chocolates in the house. Well, I know that feeling, Cupid. I don't know if you saw that short I posted with all the chocolate I've got in the house at the moment, so I definitely know that feeling. I did get some chocolate orange Yule logs, actually. I have got those. You know, so this is it. Let me think. Yeah, I've not got the regular one. I might have already reviewed the regular one, or the mini ones at least. But I've got the big chocolate orange one, so I'm going to review that at some point. I don't think, yeah, not this weekend, I don't think, but probably, you know, hopefully, well, sometime before Christmas anyway. Yes, it's one of those. Yes. Welcome edition, do you control it? Yes. I'm glad you like it, Scotty. Yeah, basically, yeah, just click on the comments that I want to come up. Yeah, essentially is the gist of it. Yeah, so you kind of have to download an extension to your internet browser, and it kind of picks up the chat. Very clever, really. And basically, yeah, just allows me to click on it. And all this is done. I can configure the colours and things, but generally, there's a bit of config. There's not much, but yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Have back with your stash of Choc and other goodies. I've got a room for the moment, Chocky. It's just Chocky, Scotty. Call you Chocky then. That's unusual. But yeah, so I've got yeah, a lot of just that, all that chocolate. It's just ridiculous. I need to get it reviewed. It's, you know, as I say, with the channel it just gets ridiculous. At least you're on top of it. You know what I mean? Yes. Funny story, I tried chocolate U-Logs for the first time ever only a few years ago. Do you know just U-Logs generally, or just the Cadbury's ones, or what have you? I see, that's pretty amazing, QP. Well, I think you're in for a good surprise, because they are very nice, aren't they? It has to be said. I mean, they look lovely as well, don't they? They look so nice. I love all the sort of, just the outer part of it, that sort of thick chocolate casing on the outside and stuff like that. They look gorgeous, really. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I guess, you know, they technically just a cake like any other cake, but there's something about them that's a bit special, isn't there? Yeah, so... Yeah, seen your show the other day with all that chalk. Yes, there was quite a lot there, wasn't it? I mean, you know, I didn't really, well, basically I had it spread out in various places, and I thought I've got to get this organised, and it was getting to the point where it was just becoming a mess, and I needed to, yeah, I've still got some bits in other places, but yeah, I needed to get it organised basically, and finally got it sorted. Yeah, finally. But yeah, well, it's still a bit of a mess, but I'm getting there. I've got it all in month piles now as well, so where I can see things, so I should be okay, fingers crossed. Oh, went wrong there, QP, sorry. Yes, U-Logs generally, never knew they were just plain chocolate. Lovely though, really, yeah, lovely. I mean, you know, yes, they're very nice though, aren't they? I mean, you see, it's just that outer shell, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah. What did you think then, QP? Were you a fan of them? Hopefully you were. Yes. Similar to chocolate pudding, which is not... Ah, yeah, a good surprise then. A good surprise. Yeah, good surprise. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them. Yeah, but I'd say chocolate pudding. Well, I don't know. It can depend. It can depend. Oh, see. No, hi there, Steve. Great to see you. Yeah, great to see you, Steve. Oh, finally caught you in a live chat. Great stuff. Yes, finally managed to join a live broadcast. Had to do a quick catch-up on what's been showed so far, but like the Mercy ones. They have marzipan in them. Ah, right, yes. Yeah, you love them, yes. I've not noticed that yet, actually, but yeah, that's definitely one for you, I think, for sure. I'm quite interested. That's the one I'm just saying to Andrew before, how it's really good to have something a bit special in these selections that's a bit different. Even if you don't like them yourself, it's actually really good to have them, because it's good to have that variety, because otherwise you just get stuck with ganaches and truffles, pralines, you know, a caramel that's not that great. You know, you get and that's half the selection before you even started, you know, so it's really good to have something like that. Yeah. Oh, very good. Yeah, well, it's a good one, that. So hopefully, well, cast a vote, Steve. Cast a vote. I say it's yeah. I don't know if you've seen. I'm sure you've seen the votes, haven't you? So yeah, as I say, I don't think it's got any for the moment, but it will be there. It will, if you've already voted for this year, this week. It will be there for next week as well. So you know. Yes, hopefully no mice. Yeah, I know. Fingers crossed. Very lucky mice if there are. Well, no, there's nothing. Yes. Honestly, this is a term I've never heard before, QP. I mean, I can only imagine what it might be. But I'll ruin it, okay. I thought this was a slang word that I'd not used for, I don't know, for we or something. Oh God, can you imagine it? The mice would rain it. I thought that was a slang word that you used for, well, who knows what, but yes. Ruin, there we go. Oh dear, it made me laugh. Yes, I think we spoke about this, didn't we, Steve? You used to do marzipan in the roses. Was it called Montelier or something, or Montelimar or something like that? I remember it. I only remembered it when you mentioned it in the comments. I'd forgotten completely about it. And I used to always avoid it when I was young, because I didn't know what it was, and I was obviously younger then, so I just liked, you know, the obvious stuff. But yeah, I completely forgot about that until you mentioned it, and I must have only, you know, I just completely forgot about it. I used to love those old Roses selections, the little tabs of Bourneville and Dairy Milk, and they were very small tabs as well. I used to love that, and the foils around the orange and the strawberry cream and the coffee cream. I used to love those. Yeah. But yes, you voted for the Mercer Roth selection. Yes, only one you haven't done yet. Yes, is it? Well, this is it. Get that one. it'd be nice to get it done, I think, like you say. But it seems that the Ferrero one's actually gone out in the lead at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's hard. You couldn't imagine a marzipan in roses anymore, could you? You just could not imagine that. I don't think they'd ever do that again. I can't. Yeah, I just don't think they would do it anymore. It just doesn't seem like something that would go in roses anymore, does it? But you never know. You never know. But there's no real marzipan chocolate in the UK other than, like you say, the Ritters or maybe some of the German bars. Really, I don't think there's any UK one at all that I can think of. Anyway, I don't know any anyway. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some random one somewhere, but you know what I mean. There's no what's the word, mass market one at least. Was it a different one? Montélimar was a different Choc. Okay, in roses there could have been Quality Street. Got marzipan rolling a little today. See, everyone just rum and raisins. Some people really like marzipan. I mean, I must admit, I don't dislike it, but I guess it's the almondy type taste. But I do have it on things, but not generally in chocolate on its own. But I have had it, and it's interesting, definitely. Don't know if I don't think I'm as big a fan as you are, Steve. I don't think, but then that's not. There's probably not many people that are. I think you seem to really love it. So, so what was Montélimar then? So it's a different one. There was marzipan on top of that, was there? I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought the Montélimar one was the marzipan one. Yeah, crikey, well, that's another one as well then. So it just goes to show that was a weird name, for sure. Yeah, before I forget, by the way, I'm trying to get this one reviewed as well. This Galaxy White as well. I've got this one in the backlog. Been there for ages. Needs to get done really. I think it goes it's basically till December, so I need to get that done. Yes. Picked up marzipan bar from Lidl, big thing. Yeah, Steve was saying that's. Did he mention Aldi or Lidl before? Most are off. Can't remember which one that is. But yes, Lidl, Aldi, place to go for those, aren't they as well? I've seen some person last year for the 1,000 subscriber special mentioned one. Was it what was the company? Niederegger, I think it was called the brand. Basically they just do loads of marzipan stuff. I've read a couple of them actually. I think Steve, I don't know if you can remember seen those ones, but yeah. Obviously a German one or Austrian at least. What's about that marzipan? More of a noisette cream sort of. Okay, right, okay. Yeah, I seem to remember perhaps eating it, but it was such a long time ago. I just don't remember it really at all. Yeah, so yeah, I know. Getting old, Steve. We're getting old. Oh, here we go. Yes, I think you did actually, Andrew. Yeah, you did mention this. George Harris to say about Montélimar sweets and a bit of Savoy truffle. Macintos's good news chocolates. In the 60s. Yeah, see? Eric Clapton's love of chocolate. Yeah, George Harrington and Eric Clapton. Didn't they have, there's something dodgy going on, wasn't there, between, yes, I don't know. Yeah, I think was it George Harrison's wife or something. Didn't he write a song about or something? You'll know that, Andrew, I think. Yeah. You've heard that brand. Home bargains sometimes. Is that Niederegger? Yes. So Macintoshes. Yeah. Yeah, an interesting one. It was pretty. That was one I'd recommend actually, Steve, to check out if you can. I'd say you might have already tried them really, but yeah, they do. I've only seen them do a marzipan chocolate, so they do lots of different flavors and things. So it'd be one to check out for sure. I'd love to go back in time and just try roses out from when I was young, because it'd be a real reminder of my childhood really. I think for sure. Yeah, for sure, it'd be really nice, that, wouldn't it? Obviously, all these things. Yes. Macintos's Toffee is still available in some places. The name sounds familiar, but it's one of those where it's got one of those names, hasn't it? So maybe it's just, I've just seen something. But, yeah. So it's one of those. Yeah, one of those. Yes, talk about the 80s when Rose used to do Quad Street and Rose's selection. So Roses are not a patch of what they were back in the 80s. Yeah. Got to go to B&M soon. Yes, you can't go wrong with B&M really. They always have new stuff almost every week or two really. Definitely worth checking out. But yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's obviously a difficult one because I guess yourself and I will be looking at it with rose tinted specs, Steve. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about the 80s Quality Street roses, especially the roses. I think for me, just really was something about it. Just the wrappers, what was in them, the sizes and stuff. Yeah, very special. Most of those old Christmases with family and stuff like that. So I guess it is a bit of rose tinted specs, but I can't see them being much. Yeah, I mean, half the chocolates were the same but better anyway. And then there's these extra ones that were just done a bit slightly more interesting, really. Yeah, so they were very nice, those. Metal tins as well, yes. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. I mean, they've brought them back now. For a few years, they only had the plastic ones. But but they did. They have brought back some special metal ones now because I think people like the nostalgia and stuff like that. But yeah. But in the old days, they had weird wrappers on. Yeah, there was lots of foil ones. It was literally foil, and then there was some like I think one of them had a see-through wrapper. It was hazelnut whirl, I think it was. Had like a clear wrapper and like red twists on the side and stuff like that. It was very interesting. Yeah. Yeah. See. Yes, 60-70 is good because no. I don't know what it was like in the. I don't think there was. I mean, maybe there was a bit. I don't know. I think it happened. It seemed to start to happen in the late 90s, early noughties, I think. I mean, Steve will confirm it, I think. But that's when I seem to be, all the shenanigans going on, I think. I think, anyway, but I don't know. A lot of the companies, they're like Roundtree's, Cadbury's. What was the other one? Can't think what it was now. But they've all sort of merged together now. They were all separate, back when I was younger a bit, really, as well. I'm quite sure, well, I feel like they were anyway. They were quite distinct. You actually said Roundtree's on wrappers and stuff like that. But they all seem to be the same now, so it's a bit of a shame. Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, I was a bit peed off when Quad Street bought the other week. Didn't have any choc brownies in them. Yes. Yeah, I think Andrew's mentioning about this. Yeah, a bit ridiculous that really. I know what you mean, Steve. Bit of a shame, isn't it, that? I mean, to be honest with you, it wasn't my favourite one, the chocolate brownie, but as you say, it seems a bit odd that they've not replaced it. And I don't know what they were doing with this Toffee Deluxe. I just was doing a look back the other week, if you saw it really, I was talking about they had the replacement for that, what was it called, the honeycomb crunch, whatever it was called, Yeah, it's just funny that just only lasted a couple of years. Bit of a funny one, that one. Yeah, bit of a funny one. Yes. Macintosh with Brown first made Quad Street. Ah, yes, that might be where I've seen them before. And kind of Quad Street. So Brandon's Macintoshes. All right. Macintosh Toffee there too. Yeah, I see. It's funny, isn't it, how that sort of things have happened. I haven't really noticed that sort of thing as much, because you kind of forget about it. But you're right, you did go back. So I do know what you mean, Andrew. Yes, I do know what you mean about that. Yeah, interesting one. Yeah, I think. I think it's funny, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I've not really. It's a hard one to say, isn't it? I feel like when I was younger, it's sort of I kind of feel like that was when I liked it the most, even though it probably was, perhaps not the sort of untainted branding and stuff that it was back in the 60s or whatever. But it's a funny one, that. Yes, this is the one I'd like to do, by the way. Milky Top, Ferrero Milky Top. Yeah, that's the one I want to get. I've had that for a long time as well. I need to get that done. Yes, Toffee. Yeah, made Toffee as well. Isn't that the one that's still around? I feel like I've still seen that. Yeah, mainly did Toffee sweets. Yeah, I see. Yeah, Macintoshes. I feel like I've seen those Toffee ones, but I might be thinking of something else again. It's one of those. But yeah, might have done anyway. I tend to, when I was younger, not eat too many toffee type ones. I used to just quite like, let's say, the creams and stuff like that. That was my go-to chocolates, I think, when I was younger. Yeah, definitely all the creamy ones. Just because I was younger, really, I think. Oh dear. Yeah. So yes, a Ferrero Milky Top. I need to get that one, as I say, reviewed as well. What's this? Yes, you had mentioned it before. Yes, and yeah, Shaver Ferrero's in the UK. Yeah, look more Australian. It's funny that, isn't it? That this, it's good that they're doing that though, going all this Australian way, I guess, because at least it means that someone somewhere has got some control to do something a bit interesting at Cadbury, rather than just copy everything Milka does. Yeah. So yeah, it's a success of Cadbury bars in B&M seems to have made it happen. Yeah, I think you're probably right there, Andrew. Yeah, definitely works that. Yes, they were Tazos when I was younger. Freddo wasn't the thing. It was branded from the Tasmanian Devil from like Looney Tunes cartoons. Yeah, so it wasn't even like Freddo's when I was younger. It was Taz's. I guess they lost the license or whatever. But it's the same thing, but it was the Tasmanian Devil. I don't know if you know that character. I don't know if there's anything before then or not. I think that, as far as I know, that was it. But even then, that was kind of came after I was a bit older, really. So I show my age a bit there. But yeah. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, so I always know them as Tazzies, basically. Freddo was kind of not quite the same for me, but, there we go. Which is weird with dangly legs. Yeah, so it's more like a gravestone with a weird-looking frog superimposed with weird dangly legs. It does sound a bit odd, that, really. Yeah, it does sound very strange. I don't know if I've seen the Australian one. I think I've got one, actually, a strawberry one to review, but I don't think I've ever actually, not seen it or opened it, so... Yeah, a bit of an odd one, that. But yeah, it does sound a bit strange. It does sound odd. And it's because Toffee still exists in the UAE. Seen them on import shops. Yeah, I guess they sound very English, don't they? Very British, so it's... Yeah, so that's probably why. It's probably a good sort of airport gift, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. Well, maybe anyway. Yeah, I remember the Taz in yellow. Yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. They were basically Freddos. They were exactly the same size, same exactly pretty much the same idea, only just a different mold, I guess. Yes, it's one of those. Yeah. Yes, strawberry Freddos. Yeah, they're the ones I've got to review. Yeah, it tastes too muted and drowned out the taste of the Oz chocolate. Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I've got that. Still got that. It's only very small, though, isn't it, that strawberry one? It was tiny, actually. I've still got that to review. That's another thing on my review list, but I don't know if I ever get around to it, especially because it's so small. Maybe if a mystery review one, but I feel like it kind of warrants its own review, but it's dead small, so I don't know. Yeah, it's one of them. One of those, I think, but I need to try and get it done. Yeah, I need to try and try and get those done. But I was putting ones to the side in my stash of ones I need to get reviewed ASAP, and that pile just kept growing and growing and growing until I had too much in it. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah, Australian cabbage koala is a big caramel Taz. It's all right. Okay. Yeah, I see. Koala bar is a big caramel Taz. Yes, I see. Okay, right. I've never even heard of the koala bar. But presumably it looks like a koala, not a Tasmanian devil, or the Taz. You still do Curly Whirly, don't you, Steve? I'm sure they do. I don't do Texan, no, I don't think. I don't know if I quite remember that one, but Curly Whirly, I'm sure they do. Yeah, although we probably shrunk Curly Whirlies now, but I guess it's one of those because obviously we've grown up. Maybe it's one of those, but I'm sure they probably have shrunk. Yeah, I feel like they probably would do. Yes. So this is it. Yes, there we go. Australian chomp bar, as you say. Ill-fated drifter bar, yeah. Oh, so why was similar to the ill-fated drifter bar? Yeah, so they're quite reasonable. I don't really like the UK chomp bar. I don't know if that was ever around when I was younger. So it's one of those, yeah. So one of those. Yes. And hi there, Prodigy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. It's good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. Glad you could make it. Yes. Hope you're doing all right. And well, fingers crossed you recover from that. It sounds painful. Highland toffee bars. Yeah, I don't think I ever had those. Don't think I ever had those. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think I did. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I've definitely remember seeing them, but I don't think I ever had them. Yeah, so I missed this one, Andrew. Cadbury's pineapple doing a Cadbury. Yeah, see, okay. They're doing pineapple Freddos down in Australia, so maybe they'll be okay. Yeah, okay. Dairy milk pineapple bars are mate. I've got that one to review. That's in the short that's just gone up today, actually. I need to do that. So there we go. Pineapple and chocolate. I know it's very. It used to be in the. I'm sure Andrew will tell you in a minute. I'm sure it used to be in there. It's in the Cadbury snack, I think. Was it in Fry's 5 cents as well? Not sure. Yeah, I don't know if it was, but yeah. Yeah, see. Yeah, Beach's tropical pineapple creams are good too. Beach's make the fondant cream for Aldi, which now comes out every Christmas. Yeah, make the chocolate Brazils. And for Choc for a lot of supermarkets. Oh, okay. All right, yes. They're one of those I've not seen. I've probably seen them every now and again, but I've not seen, that sort of thing. But I've not had them myself or seen them. Yeah, so it's an interesting one then. Tropical pineapple creams. Yeah, one to look out for, QP. It does sound an interesting one. I just always wonder. I'm quite excited to try it actually, but I'm not typically a pineapple fan, so we'll see. Fingers crossed it'll be all right. Yeah, including M&S as well. You say? Okay, interesting one. Yeah, iron brew bars as well. Yeah, right. I'll have to. They sound quite an interesting one. I've got those iron brew jelly babies. I think still to review. I've got them stashed away somewhere. I think they'll still be alright. I'm sure jelly babies won't go out of date, but but yeah, I still have them stashed away somewhere as well. Got all sorts. But yeah, iron brew bars have you ever had? And they do sound interesting as well. Yeah, with the branded iron brew or sort of like a third party. This sound a very interesting one. They're either way. Yeah, some interesting stuff out there. But it's quite if you miss it sometimes, you miss it. Like I say, those pineapple ones. I don't think I've ever seen them particularly. Yeah, so yeah, have to. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for sure. But as I say, I've got too much as it is. I shouldn't really be buying anymore. Honestly. See, okay. Yeah, Beach has been going on for a while, you say, Andrew. Family and British Choc from Preston. Yes. Yes, they've been going since 1920. They said a few years ago from going bust, making a deal with M&S, and they're making similar shocks. I must admit, I don't know if I've heard of them particularly then. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think. Don't think I have. Officially branded. Ah, okay, right. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've. Yeah, an interesting one. That I don't think I've ever seen that then. But yeah, typical. That have been discontinued. Don't think we'll be able to get them. Oh, shame. No. Just looked up the linked creation dessert chocolate selection I showed earlier. Tesco looks lovely to show. £15, yes. Yeah, it was expensive, Steve. I think that's probably what I don't think I got it discounted. I did sort of push the boat out a bit, but I thought, you know what, it's going to be sort of, Christmas selections and things. Should be quite a good one to, yeah, it's one special one for Christmas, I think. But yes, not normally what I'd be spending at all. But as I say, it's for the channel, so this is it, But yeah, a bit steep. Yeah, a bit steep. But hopefully, well, we'll see if it's worth it, I guess. I'm always a bit worried about whether to put in the price or not into the reviews, because the price can depend, and it is relative, the price. Some people buy them for gifts. I don't know. I'm never sure what to make of the price, really. Sometimes I mention it, sometimes I don't. I don't really know. But yeah, it's not a cheap one. But no chocolate selections are generally worth the money. That's the problem, isn't it? But it does look nice, at least. We'll see whether it is. Yes. Yeah, I do got some of their chocolate Turkish Delight is really good. Yeah. Presumably it's not a pineapple Turkish Delight, but yes. But the recipe's never changed. That's quite good then, yeah. Well, I'm sure they might have made it a bit more healthy maybe over the years, maybe. You know what it's like. Yeah, try to link creation dessert box. Few truffles, but still few soft centres too. Quite nice, but not worth as much, you'd say. Yeah, still good link quality though. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, they always play it safe. They always do the desserts, don't they? The truffles, rather. So it's one of those, isn't it? But yeah, give it a go. We'll see. You never know. But I'll say, well, lots of these things, they are about the fact that they're all for gifts, really, aren't they? They're just, that's the thing. It's the branding. It's sort of like being a nice gift for someone. There's all that kind of stuff, So it's one of those. Yeah. But yeah, they do look really nice. They do look really good. You're right. They do look really good. Have to. I think. Well, that's that. As I say, that's part of it, isn't it? If they look the part, then that's half the job, I think. You can just give them to someone and say, there you go, they look good. There you go, eat them. Oh dear. Yeah, interesting one, really. I'm looking forward to trying all these out. There's quite a lot to go through, though. So as I say, there's only six weekends before Christmas now. There's Christmas on the actual next weekend. So we are limited for the time slots now. So I've got to get all this Christmas stuff done quickly. So it's going to be Christmas stuff, winter stuff, how you want to say it. All the way going up between now and Christmas, basically, is the gist of it. So yeah, might get sick of it by the end of it, but there we are. So I did want to do some other things. I was trying to do like a Canadian chocolate special. I wanted to get that done. I think I was speaking to Rick about that. I've not seen him for a while, actually. Do want to get that done, but I don't think, might have to do it after Christmas, I think. So I might try and do that then. But I'll say I'll be trying to do some regulars. I'll be doing some Christmas ones plus some regular stuff. But I'll be prioritising getting the Christmas stuff out. So it's going to be a lot of, I'll say, Christmas reviews between now and Christmas. Yeah. But there are some other things I've got that I want to get out as well. Some new chocolates, some new. I showed them last week. Kit Kat Pop Chocs, the new sort of ones of those. I think that's one's probably going to come tomorrow. I think. Maybe do one on maybe Monday. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Tuesday. Got another one as well in the pipeline, I think, as well. So got a few things coming out, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Got some amazing chocolate a few years back from a Belgian company. Did a fruit flavour box. They were apparently fresh and didn't have a long date, but the white chocolate pineapple buttercreams were great. See. Amazing, all these pineapple ones. I've never really even seen them before until the Australian one. It seems to be all over the place now. Good job your mum is having some good old Ferrero Rocher and Toblerone. She's never been into expensive branded choc selections. But some people can be a bit funny if you give them Aldi. Well, this is it, Steve. Yeah, it's like I was saying before. It's the branding, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's just the prestige of it. Even people who don't normally eat that, I'm sure like yourself, if, someone got you, the Ferrero selection or whatever it was, the Lindt one, or both of them, either of them, stuff that you wouldn't turn them away, would you? But you wouldn't normally buy it. But that's the power of the gift, isn't it? So it's a bit, the brand, the companies know that, don't they? So they create their own sort of, prestige by charging a lot for it and stuff like that. But it's a shame. And even though the chocolates might not necessarily taste any better, so there you go. But there's that Ferrero Rocher selection as well. So they maybe your mum will want that. Yes. Thornton's Continental is what my mum always liked. Yeah. You saw any huge Ferrero Rochers in the shops for the little ones. Yeah, I know it's hollow. Yeah, it's stupid, that, isn't it? Yeah. I know it should have at least one in there. It's a bit rubbish, really. But yeah. Yeah, it's a bit rubbish that. But yeah, like those those creamers where one of them was white or whatever. Yeah, where there's a competition. Yes. But yeah, it is a bit terrible that they've not put in a mini Ferrero Rocher inside those ones. Well, a regular Ferrero Rocher rather. Really should have done that. Yeah, or still something anyway. I don't know, but yeah, there we go. The way of it, I guess, isn't it? Oh dear, you can't expect them to. Yeah, we don't expect them ever to try and do something that don't need to do in order to make it more value for money. Yeah. Let's see. Does anyone remember those Xmas baubles? Yes, they had a dent in them, so you could put your thumb in and smash them. Yeah, your grandparents used to have them, but you accidentally smashed one or two. No, I don't remember that. I remember it was quite a novel thing when I was younger, Christmas baubles that were chocolate and things. And so we were quite lucky when I was younger. I mean, Steve might remember this as well, to get chocolate advent calendars. I mean, it was just pictures when we were younger. And the chocolate ones weren't that great. They were just very typical. They might be branded to an extent, but they weren't proper, like Mars bars or whatever, or Mars chocolate. It was just very cheap chocolate. So yeah, I just had pictures in advent calendars when I was younger. So used to like it as well. Still, it's a strange bit, isn't it? But I don't think kids would tolerate them anymore these days. Do you mean if you're lucky, you'd have a bigger picture for the 24th? There you go. And even that was a novel thing. Oh dear. So there we are. Yeah. Oh well, guys, well, it's been pretty good today. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Seems like the chat's been picked up pretty good. It's good to chat to you. Good to see you, Steve, by the way. Really good to see you in the chat. It's been very good. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, it really is good to see you, and obviously everyone else, QP and Andrew as well. In primary Santa, we'll see. Santa, when you primary Santa gave you a Cadbury square tree decoration, so to keep it till Christmas Day. Oh, well done. You did well there. You did well there, Andrew, to keep it. Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, my grandpa's had the baubles with the dents. The chocolate decorations hung on the tree though. Yeah, I see. I don't think I ever had those chocolate decorations on trees. Yeah, I never. Maybe they were. I don't know. Yeah, probably weren't they? Like the candy canes and stuff. I never. We never had them in my house. But we had sort of very specific Christmas decorations. I think Mum was quite particular. So yeah. So there we go. There we are. But yeah, I say once chocolate advent calendars came around, I didn't look back from those, that's for sure. But I say before then it was all pictures and stuff. But there was something quite special about the pictures. I have to say, in hindsight, it was quite nice seeing those random pictures that you got. They were just like candles or something, or a present. It wasn't even anything exciting. They weren't very good, but there's just something about them. Reminds me of childhood, I guess. So there we are. One of those, isn't it? Oh dear. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that brings us to the end of Stash Watch. I guess really, it's been good to chat to you all, though. I guess it's one of those where perhaps could go on forever. Really, I do quite enjoy chatting to you all. Just not sure whether I should do it. Go on forever, I said chocolate baubles with LED lights. Yeah, see, look at that, like old-fashioned Christmas tree lights used to melt a bit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, probably would have. In fact, I didn't even consider them having lights in. Actually, Andrew, that's a bit of a strange one. Yeah, I thought it would just be, I know, just a wrapped chocolate. Yeah, not with lights in. Yeah. Now speak to you in the chat instead of the comments. Yeah, hope to catch you again soon. Can't often do the Saturday chats. That's a shame. Yeah, I think you mentioned that. Yeah, Steve. Well, hopefully I'll say we'll perhaps do something on the Fridays as well. Might be doing a games night as well. But you have to participate in the games. It will be some chat like this, and you can just watch it and stuff like that if you fancy. But obviously, it's more of just about the sort of bringing the community together and stuff like that, I think. So obviously it might not be chocolate orientated. Who knows, that some of the games might be at some point. It's not going to be anything crazy games, it's just going to be light-hearted games, so. But it'd be good to see you there if you can. You can say you can participate in the audience as well if you wanted to. It's like an audience mode where you just come incognito. And anyone can do that. So yeah, so it should be good. Yeah, good to see you there. But either way, as I said, there's always Wednesday. I mean, that's why I try and do different days as well, because obviously some people can't make the Saturdays, some people can't make the Wednesdays. Some people can't make either, unfortunately, but every now and again they can make one or the other. So and maybe going forward I can do more and more of them. Just see how it goes, really, what's applicable. As I said earlier, it's got to be something that's kind of, what's the word? I forgot what the word was now, but sustainable, I guess. I can't do something that's, I can only get 1 or 2 weeks worth of stuff out of, then this, that and the other. So it's one of those, really, where I've got to kind of pick something that can last for some time, really, or at least I can, do that. No, so I meant the wrapped chocolates, but that's Christmas lights. Okay, sorry, I see what you're saying, Andrew. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but the LEDs don't produce as much light. Right, okay. I was going to say that was a bit odd. You had to have lights in the chocolate. But I get you now. Sorry, Andrew. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. not really into games, but like the stuff. Ah, don't worry. Yeah, well, it's one of those. Well, it will be available on catch up or whatever. Maybe you could check it out, see what you think of it, Steve. It's just going to be a bit of a laugh, I think. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's not like a, you know, yeah. Well, you'll see anyway. You know what I mean? If you don't fancy it, if it's not your thing, there we go. But it should be a good thing to have a bit of a laugh with people. But it's basically like just sort of mini sort of party games where you can sort of, you know, type stuff in and stuff like that, and you've got to guess what other people have typed and things. It's quite well done, quite nice, just a bit of a laugh. But yeah, I know it's not for everyone, so don't worry, there's no pressure or anything like that. But it will be available to watch, so, you know, see what you think. Who knows? If anyone turns up, of course, I'm not even sure who's going to turn up to it. I don't really know. We'll see. But I can do one where it's me versus the audience, so if there's like 4 or 5 people like now, you know, I can do that, and you can just do that as well. So if there's only me, no one else is sort of like in Discord or whatever. We'll see how it goes, really. It's just another way of kind of, as I say, bringing about participation, stuff like that, and getting people into the chat and chatting to people. And then hopefully that will go on to other things like Stash Watch and the Saturday Lives and stuff like this, and just get interest in the channel. So it's just like, it's kind of, you know, yeah, just sort of do something a bit different as well, you know. So yeah, should be interesting. Yeah, I do have lights aside them, yes. Yes, yeah, no, don't worry. I know what you meant. Yeah, I didn't quite get it at first, but I know what you meant now. Yes, yeah, poker night. Honestly, yeah, no, don't worry. Well, you know, that wasn't how I was planning to, earn the get a living from this channel. But yeah, just do high stakes poker. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's not going to be anything like that. No, just be. I mean, I might change. You know, who knows what'll happen? You know, as I say, they might do different types of stuff, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, someone was mentioning how you can do like a sort of like we could do chocolate themed ones and things like this, but again, it's how sustainable they are because it's like guess the rapper and stuff like this. But then again, I've got to find all the rappers or do whatever to do it, and you know, and there's got to be a way of keeping score with people. And how would I do that and things? It'd be quite complicated. So I don't know really what's the best. There might be a way to do it, and you know, there probably is some kind of way, but it would essentially evolve with people having to have some kind of way of clicking an answer, basically. So it's just, you know, it's whether it's practical, whether people would do it, and whether it would also last, because how many times could I do a guess the rapper thing? You know, I don't know if I could do it for many weeks, and it may be only be a one-off anyway. I guess what's the thing about these things is the banter between people as well. So it's kind of got to stimulate that and stuff like this. And I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those difficult, but we'll see how it goes anyway. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, then who knows? Yeah, could go from strength to strength. There's plenty of things, and as I say, it's just a bit of a laugh. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Could be interesting. But it's good that I'm glad there's lots, as I said, there's lots of variety going on, which is what I'm trying to achieve here. Like Steve alluded to before, like he's not too bothered about the games, and he can't do maybe the Saturdays, but he does enjoy the Stash Watch and can make them. So that's what I'm trying to do really, just to give a bit of different types of things that people can enjoy. Yes. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, don't worry. I know what you meant, Andrew. Don't worry. But yeah, so just have a different bit of variety there, so people can enjoy different things, and you know, some people might not like one thing, but they might like another and stuff like that. So bit of a mix and match. Yes. I'd wave your stash 9.3 grams, kilograms. Crikey, kilograms. Flipping heck. It's taking months to get through it all. That's not as bad. Dear me. Well, yeah. Crikey, yes. Honestly, well, at least I'll keep you going. Yeah, keep you going, Steve. I mean, that's the main thing, isn't it? You know. Honestly. Ah, yes. Let's see. Yes. Cookie Queenie, I should try Monster Energy. I see. Well, is that a drink? I mean, Scotty's into all these energy drinks, I think. So yeah, maybe. Honestly, I know. Yeah, maybe I'll have to. I don't know. I've never reviewed any drinks. Someone did ask me about reviewing a drink at some point, but I never did review any at one point. Yeah, so these energy drinks, I don't know. So maybe if there was a chocolate one or something, I could go to it, but maybe it's be a step on the channel too far to do. But good to see you there, by the way. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. I've seen you in there. I think I've seen a couple of comments every now and again, Cookie. So good to see you back. That's been a while. Maybe in the chat as well a few weeks back. So good to see you. Oh dear. Yeah, all right, well, guys, I guess it's probably the end of Stash Watch for this week, as I say. It's been a good chat, though. Good to see you all. Great to see you, Steve. It's really great that you could come in for this one. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Oh, and his egg purse as well. Oh, see, just as we're getting to the end. Oh, hi, I do like your avatar's egg. It's really cute. Honestly. No, very cute. But good to see you, Egg Person. Yeah, I don't know if you can make the games chat this week, but basically, we've just done Stash. We're pretty much at the end of it, really. We're just discussing the different chocolate selections we're going to do, Egg. And yeah, so long story short is we've got a few going on for Christmas. Put some like a survey, a poll rather, about what I'm going to review. So if you've got the notifications switched on, check that out. And yeah, you'll see a poll every week for what I'm going to review at the live as well. So yeah, yes. Yes, ever tried Chocomel? No, I've heard of it though. I should do cookie, shouldn't I? That sounds like one that would be pretty good. Mind you, having said all this, there are quite a few chocolate ones, aren't there? There's all the various things, you know. There's all the various Galaxy Mars ones, so maybe I've just stepped my foot in it really by saying I should do them all, because there's actually quite a lot, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, take care, Steve. Yeah, take care. Have a good one, Steve. Yeah, great to see. Really great to chat to you. So hopefully I'll see you next time as well. Yeah, have a great weekend. Leave off the Choc till Christmas. see if you can manage it. It'll be difficult. Oh yes, Mr. Stream sadly. Oh, never mind, Egg. Yeah, well, if as I say, usually on at 7 o'clock. I mean, it's one of those. But yeah, it was good to see you in Discord, by the way. Great that you could, great that you could join, and hopefully you could be there for the games. Now, let's say if you can't take part in the games this weekend, this Friday, you can still chat and things, and it still works that way. So hopefully, if everything goes all right, and there's an audience participation as well, which everyone should be able to do. So yeah, it'd be great to see you there for that. And as I say, there's the live this Saturday as well, so check out the poll for that one. It would be basically one of these lovely chocolate selections we've got down here, which we'll briefly go over again. Just a linked one there. This one here, Ferrero. Be one of these kind of voted on which one basically. Thornton's Continental. And there's a few others as well. So yes, so yeah, so check those out. Yes, I don't think I've ever tried it though. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried it, Cookie. To be honest with you, I might need to give it a go. I might need to give that a go. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. It does sound very nice. I've heard good things about it as well, so I need to give it a go, really, don't I? Yeah, honestly. Oh dear, one of those. Yeah. Yeah, they do look nice, Egg, don't they? They do look nice. I need to, as I say, I've got 6 more weekends before Christmas, so every week I'll be doing a chocolate selection, most likely from now until then. So not necessarily Christmas chocolate selections, but you know what they're like. They're usually for sale, aren't they, this time? So it's one of them. Yeah, so, yeah, should be good. Should be a good one, really. Oh yeah, we'll talk about Easter as well. Yeah, it's usually the Galaxy Mini Eggs coming out of Easter. I've still got my Galaxy Mini Eggs from this year to review. I think they're probably still perfectly fine. Orange flavour, you say? No, typical. Ones from Celebrations. Galaxy Truffle Mini Eggs. Sorry, Mr. Truffle Park. Yes. Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. I don't think they will though, to be honest with you, because they are there's the Truffle ones, aren't they, from they've done already, the orange ones, and they're kind of a bit different really. So they're still alright, but they're a bit more of a typical truffle. But you never know, we could be surprised. Yeah. But 2021's flown by. You're right, Andrew, really has. It's gone so quick. 6 weeks till Christmas. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, can't believe that. That'll come very quickly. It's crackers really, isn't it? It's absolutely crackers. Oh dear. But yeah, honestly. All right then, guys. Well, I guess it's been good to good to chat to you. Hopefully see you in Discord, by the way, everyone. I know Egg's joined up. Yeah, so as I say, if you're a cookie, if you want to join Discord, feel free. The link, I think Nightbot's been posting the link every now and again. So yeah, if you scroll back up in the chat, you should be able to find it. But the link will probably be in the description as well. So great to see you there. And there will be, as I say, the games night this Friday, 7 o'clock GMT. So hopefully you join that. It's to say you don't need to pay anything like that. It's just me hosting the game. You can join via the web or your tablet or browser or whatever. And then it'll be live on Saturday as well. So 4 p.m. on Saturday GMT. Where we'll be doing one of the chocolate selections we've just looked at. So, and some others that I've got over there as well, but earlier on. So they all look very nice. They're not very cheap. But yeah, good to review really. So we'll see. Yeah. Yes, looks very promising. Looks promising on the front, you say? Okay, that's not too bad. Doesn't like a different colour generic truffle centre. Okay, because they were like a sort of black colour, weren't they, for the finger ones? Well, fingers crossed then, Andrew. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Yeah, that's a good sign then, if they look the part. Well, the other ones obviously weren't orange, so, orange flavour is good, though. So, hopefully should be an improvement, if anything. Not a detriment. Oh, dear. All right, guys. Well, yeah, been lovely chatting. As I say, it's been really nice, actually. Good stash watch this week. I say, really good to chat to everyone. Oh, Cookie's got to go. Oh, have a good one too, Cookie. Good to chat to you. As I say, hopefully I'll see you next time. Yeah, I'm going to be heading off as well in a second. So, yes, you've stayed about the right time. And Egg as well, if you're still there, great to see you again. Yeah, milk and orange. I thought they would be as well, Andrew. Yeah, I thought they would always. Yeah, they do the regular ones and the caramel ones, of course. They'll do the caramel ones. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, have a good one. Yeah, it's really great to chat to you all. As I say, it's been a lovely Stash Watch. Good to chat to you all. Scotty, QP, Andrew, Steve, Cookie, Egg. And anyone else? I think there was another chat before, wasn't it? It was saying about his injuries. Yes. I wasn't going to talk about the and Pradgett as well. Yes, of course. Hope you feel better, by the way. As I say, I'm not sure if you're just trolling, whatever, but fingers crossed either way. All right, yeah, take care, Egg, as well. Yeah, thanks for coming, Egg. Yeah, sorry you missed a few of it, but oh well, it is available on Catch You. But as I say, hopefully you'll see the reviews of them every Saturday. So yeah, well, take care, everyone. Well, there we go. That's the Discord. Nightbot just came just in time. All right, take care, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Friday and on Saturday. Fingers crossed. Take care, Scotty. Yeah, thanks for your support, by the way, Scotty. Really appreciate it. So thank you. Oh, good orange chocolate bar there. All right, take care, everyone. Have a lovely day. Bye. Oh, there's a 6-second delay, by the way. So if I've not replied, I do apologise. It's because I've already gone. So I'm sorry about that. Bye.